more money this year? Do you want to increase your income? If you're a business owner, is this the year do you want to make more profits? If you answered yes to any of these questions, join me live today, please, because I'm going to share about the best business ideas for 2022. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Wanda 𝐀𝐿𝐿. I'm the first Filipina LinkedIn live broadcaster. And for the next few weeks, because now I was thinking, what's the best way for me to serve others? And, other than being a career coach, I am into revenue expertise for the last 21 years of my career. I've been looking at how can businesses really increase profits. How? By increasing the revenue, or how can businesses increase profits through reducing expenses, and what are the revenue opportunities that's available for every businesses and every individual. So for the next few weeks, watch me live, join me, and I will share with you what are my thoughts about what's the best way for you to increase your profits in your business if you're starting one, and if you already have one, because I am very excited to share all that I know to help more business owners, more CEOs, more startups earn more money this year. So today I will talk about what are the best businesses for 2022. I did not prepare a list for myself because my mentor, Sir Paulo T. Big, is the entrep champ in the Philippines. And every year, he always prepared this list of what are the best businesses for 2022. I will share with you each business in his list, the best business idea. And similarly, I will also share why is this business, worth investing in if you are planning to start your own business. And if you're already in that kind of business, I want to give my insights on how can you increase your profits this year. So let's start with that. So number one, Sir Paulo said about food. He said food na pinalevel up. He always creates this funny, funny titles, right? And he's talking about one of the best business ideas for 2022 is about food, which is leveled up. And I think food will always be a great business. I myself, my mom, we have a small cafeteria in the house, and I was, our entire living came from food alone because she was selling food. She was doing catering also. I think food will always be a great business for any person to invest in. And as Sir Paulo said here, there are different kinds of food now. But I think what is generally important is that with the so many people who are selling different kinds of food, you need to stand out and shine. And create a different twist so that people will keep on buying whatever food, whatever offer that you have. So I think in any business, I always believe the first and the most important criteria for you to be successful and to earn more income, more profits on that is that you really love what you're doing and you are best in it. So if you are selling cakes, for example, make sure that you have the best cake and have a best selling cake that nobody else is selling so that people will come coming back to you. Now, if you already have a bestseller in your business, think of how can you reinvent that, right? So that people will keep on buying. I think Sir Paulo mentioned here about macchiato in bottles made with local coffee beans. Yes, I think there's a lot of restriction in terms of going out, right? And people still want that coffee. I remember here in Dubai during the pandemic, I really miss the coffee outside. So the moment they lifted the ban, I started to drive through and buy myself some coffee. So think of what is that thing? How can you level up? How can you reinvent that food business that you have if you're already into food business? Now, if you are thinking of starting a business, think of what is the best food that you think will be offered that you can sell to others and people will be willing to buy from you, right? That's number one, food. Second, he talks about everything election. Yes, election is coming in the Philippines. It might not be for other country, but I think in terms of business, always look about what's happening in your environment. If you scan through what are the major events in the country, what are the major events that you can capitalize on, you can always make a business out of it. So Sir Paulo's talking about, because it's election, there's so many things and businesses that can come out from election, from printing materials, from creating those songs for those people who was campaigning for themselves. So there's so many things, but I think more than talking about the election, I want to discuss about, if you want to have a business, make sure it's somehow related to events, or if you're already into business, make sure to capitalize the events to improve and increase your profits. For example, if you're into food business and you said, I really want to earn more profits this month, Wanda, think of what's the event that's coming up. And I think specifically for Philippines and some of Asian countries, in Dubai, yes, somehow Valentine's Day is one of the most celebrated events in the Philippines, February 14th. So start thinking now of, what can you offer, right? What products that you have that you can package so that it could be a gift to a person you love, or to a family member, right? And how can you put that twist to at least put a smile on that face to someone you love? So everything, election is one of the business ideas, but I think everything that is eventful or everything that's aligned to an event, if you can offer something around that occasion, you will always have a business. So that's number two. Number three, Sir Paulo spoke about bikes. Yes. Last year, specifically in the Philippines, there's so much lockdown, right? There's lack of public transportation. There's a lot of restrictions on travel, and people understood the power of mobility. That's why the biking business will continue to grow, because it could bring you from point A to point B. So that could be motorbike, scooter bike, and some people specifically have become healthier also to say that, oh, I'm gonna bike my way to the office. So if you are living near the office, and if there is a biking facility or area for you to go, that's another business that I think is worth investing, because people now first are more cautious about being careful, social distancing, staying away from others. They're also, concerned about reaching, of course, their destinations on a safer way, faster way, and bikes is one of that thing that will always be a trend, especially now because of what happened. So that's number three. But I think even before moving to the next one, if you are into the transportation business, you might be thinking, how can I increase my business in the transportation business? I think you have to continuously reinvent yourselves. Like, for example, I've been in the airline industry for, wow, 12, 14 years now. And you can see how much these airlines have reinvented themselves, from the airplanes having shower room, right, in the first class. So if you have a business, I think for you to continuously evolve, for you to continuously earn profits, for you to stay relevant to your customer, continuously think of things that you can do so you can offer more value to your customers so they will stay loyal to you. And of course, that will also bring more money to your company. Now, let's talk about the fourth. Okay. One of the things that Sir Paulo said, the best business idea is about knowledge. And I think this is one of the evergreen business that will always be there. Why? You might be asking. I think most people, we are humans who continuously want to evolve, right? You want to learn cooking, you want to learn baking, you want to learn how to grow your mindset, you want to learn how to upskill yourself, you want to know how to do many things. And the best way for any person to learn is by investing in education. So if you are an expert in something, I think one of the best ways for you to increase your profit from that is to start selling what you know. So you might be thinking, what do you mean, Wanda? See, if you look at it, there's so many online courses out there. There's so many courses. There's so many coaches as well. And one of the best ways for any person to learn, like for example, I want to be an expert in coaching. One of the things that people do is go to a coach who can coach that person how to be a coach, or you can go to a coaching school where you can be trained and learn how to be one. Now, if you have a specific knowledge that you're an expert with, if you're an expert in writing, if you're expert in cooking, baking, whatever, if you can turn that knowledge into something that's worth buying in terms of programs, courses, events, and people are willing to buy that, I think that's one of the best ways for you to increase your profits this year. Now, if you might say, Wanda, I'm already into education business. Okay, if you're into education business, there are many ways also for you to earn. Like, say, for example, you can do tutoring, right? Or one-on-one coaching. So if you're already a course creator, for example, if you want to earn more profits this year, why not, other than creating the course and selling it, why not offer a group coaching, a one-on-one coaching? See, I think it's always about creativity. It's about resourcefulness in business that can help you increase your profits this year. Now let's move on. I already have four things. K-pop. Okay, so I know there's a Korean a Korean craze, right? That's, oh, I mean, it's not only in the Philippines, but I think it's spreading all over the world. This BTS K drama and all, and because we are continuously watch this K drama, these K movies, you start, it becomes a trend in terms of fashion as well. So K-pop fashion is something that is worth investing, according to Sir Paulo, in terms of the best business ideas for this year. Now, I just want to explain that I think that is also every business owner and every person who wants to start a business, they need to be clear about what is the trend that's growing, because if that trend is growing, that is really worth investing your money for. So K-pop is something that I think is a trend that will continue because of how we love Korean dramas and series and all. But also think of what is the growing trend that's happening now that I can start, creating a business out of it. So think about that. Now, also the next thing, we're down into three. Real estate. I think real estate is also again another green business that you can always invest in. I've been into real estate. I used to own a lot of I used to own some apartments, have it rented out. But see, I think also what's important in terms of business is that you have to find a business that is aligned with who you are, and it's also aligned with the of the time, the money that you have. Because when we used to have those rental apartments, it's very good. Yes, there's a monthly income, but there's also so much work operation that needs to be done, fixing, collecting, and managing it overseas is quite a challenge. So we liquidated that investment and reinvested our real estate portfolio. So if you are into real estate, I think one of the best ways for you really is to start investing in real estate. Think of what's the best way for you to earn money. There are many ways for a person to earn on real estate. Number one, if you are an agent, or if you're not even an agent, like for example, if my friend wants to buy a house and I refer that person to the agent, you should be getting commission from it. That's one of the ways for you to earn money from real estate. Second, other than getting a commission, you can get yourself certified as an agent. So you can fully have that commission whenever you sell a property, right? You can also earn from real estate as a lessor, meaning you will own a property and have it leased to other people. So real estate will always be a business because the population is continuously growing, people are moving, so it's about investing. What kind of real estate can help you make more money? Because other than renting it out, there's also a lot of trend happen, like Airbnb. So if you want to go for a vacation, and if you want to rent a vacation rental house, if you can have that perfect vacation rental house that you can offer in the market, that's another form of real estate business as well. Now we're down to the last two. If you do have questions, I would be more than willing to answer them. Every week I go live to answer every question that I have with regards to business and profits. Pets, yes. So one of the questions and one of the things that Sir Paulo said, one of the best business ideas for 2022 is pets. Now, during the lockdown, a lot of people are stuck in their home, they're stressed, and pets is one of the things that gives us connection, right? So pets is one of the things that Sir Paulo said is gonna be a best business idea. I think not only now, because see, as humans, we always want to be connected with other people, right? So if you wanna earn more profits, more income, think of what pet business can I do? You can really be involved in the pet business, meaning what? You will be selling pets. You could also be the one who's supplying the needs of the pets, right? So you could be selling food for the pets. You can also have a veterinary clinic. One of my friends I know has a veterinary clinic in Dubai. If you want to know more about that, I'll tell you. But see, pets will always be humans' best friend. So if you can create a business, if you love pets, I think it is worth thinking of what business idea can you do around, you know, pets. Last but never the least, Sir Paulo talked about the best business idea of home service. I think, when the pandemic came, a lot of people get stuck at home. Also, they get stuck of the fear of leaving their houses. That is why home service is one of the best ways, right, for you to earn more profits, earn more income this year, because people, I'm sure, are still not willing to go out, and it's so much convenient getting a home service, right? So I myself, I always get a home service if I could, for parlor or whatever needs I have. I always, if I can, have it delivered. If services can just come here and do the cleaning, washing, whatever. So home service is one of the best businesses of 2022. If you do have questions, please let me know. I would like thank you, Nerissa, for joining me live. I think, and let me just read what Nerissa said. You are right. 100% investment in knowledge, yes. See, I failed in many businesses. I think for three reasons. Number one, the business that I started before is not aligned to what I really love to do. So I started real estate. I did buying and selling, trading. But see, when I got stuck, when I'm not happy, it's so easy for me to say I don't want it anymore, because every business that you have should be connected to your passion, to your purpose. Because if it is, no matter if you stop, you will still continue, because that business is to align to your heart, to what you really want to do. It's about align to your passion and purpose, right? So before investing in any business, I suggest to always please have a sanity check. If I invest in this business, more than the profits that you will get, is it aligned to what you really love to do? Because that's very critical. Second, if you want to invest in every business, you need, as Nerissa said, you need to invest, you need to educate yourself first, because people can easily rob you of your money. You can easily lose money if you don't know how to operate or start a business from scratch. And you could take a lot of shortcut. You could, cut yourselves and save yourself from a lot of mistakes that you might do by taking a coach or a mentor who has been through where you have been. So educating yourself in terms of learning, educating yourself in terms of getting a coach or a mentor to help you start and continue whatever you have. And I think, other than being passionate, doing what you love to do, other than getting a coach and a mentor, I think for any business to be profitable, there has to be, I'll say, a reason why they want to start a business, right? If you are clear with your why, I think you can succeed in anything. If you want to start a business of selling food, if you want to start this and this business, if you are not clear why you're even starting that business, when things go tough, I assure you it will be very easy for you to quit. So have that clarity in mind for you to have the best business in 2022. And if you already have a business, for you to continuously be successful in it, for you to continuously earn more income, for you to continuously increase your profits this 2022. One, review your business in terms of its alignment to your passion and to your purpose. Second, get a coach, a mentor, educate yourself so you can have all your questions and your challenges cleared and answered. And of course, the clarity of your why. Why are you even doing this business? Because if you get stuck, going to your why is very important. So, I'm gonna see you all next week. If you do have some questions related to business, I would be more than happy to help you. I will answer them live every week. See, the question I got this week is, what is the best business for me to invest in, Wanda? And I think the best way for me to answer that is first getting that list from Sir Paulo, who's already an expert of this business ideas, and second, sharing my thoughts on what and why are these businesses worth investing for. I would like to thank everybody who's watching me live. For those who are watching me on replay, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Wandalyn Tankalupig. My goal, I want to focus now on helping business owners, startup founders, and businesses and companies increase their profits this year, because I know if I can help one company, that company can help many more people. That company can help many more moms. And I just want to, give you this story. I was reflecting, what's the best thing for me to focus on this year? I think of what's the best way for you that you can positively impact others. I remember one of my friends who owns a real estate business. Her business was about to collapse last year. But we had a call and I just shared with her what are my thoughts so she can increase the revenue. What are my thoughts so she can, remove those leakages that could be happening in the business. And what's the best thing about that? She was able to turn around the business even during the pandemic. They were able to sell more, get more awards. And it was a simple mindset shift. It was a one call that helped her understand, see, this pandemic will continue, but how you manage yourself, how you manage your business will be the differentiator. Because after that call that we had, she was able to have so many ideas how she can put in and make this business work. And she was able to thrive. So with that, I would like to continue this advocacy of helping more businesses thrive during 2022, because see, I always believe that it's good to pay it forward, and the best way to serve others is sharing the best parts of myself. So, thank you for watching me. Join me live again next week. Until then, thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.